So you beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to speak about all of the fanfare being made over Modern Warfare 2 being the fastest selling Call of Duty ever, surpassing 800 million in its opening weekend, beating out the previous champ and still true king in my personal opinion, Modern Warfare 3, way back in 2011. If you do enjoy this video at any portion, please don't forget to drop a like, and if you are new here, consider subscribing with the notification button click so you get my Call of Duty videos as soon as they are published. So before we go any further, I've got an important question that you guys need to answer in the comment section. Upon its initial, when it's the first 24, maybe 48 hours of a Call of Duty's life cycle, which was your favorite ever Call of Duty? Let me know down in the comment section. I need to bring some context to what I've said about the 800 million, and why I'm doing this video will make sense as we go through. And I can already tell there's an agenda behind what's going on. This is clever, very clever marketing by Activision. 800 million sounds very impressive, doesn't it? Especially when you put it next to the last game to get even close to that, which was Modern Warfare 3, which sold 500 million's worth in its first weekend. It's quite obvious when you look, this was going to happen. Why? Why was it going to happen, Trakky? Okay, so back in 2011, I paid $44.99 for my mate's copy of Modern Warfare 3 because he had the standard. I brought the hardened edition because I'm a hardcore Call of Duty fan. So $44.99, I've still got the receipt. So $44.99 is what it cost for the base version of this game in the UK. There were places that you could buy it cheaper, but I went to the midnight launch at Game. Now you could get it for $29.99 because there was a big contest between the supermarkets, Tesco's, Asda, Sainsbury's, all selling it at the lowest price possible, and the lowest price I remember was $29.99. Now I've brought Modern Warfare 2 2022 for $59.99. So don't shoot me down for my maths because my maths is terrible. I think that's about a 33% increase. So if we incorporate inflation into that already, and we said that this game sold 500 million and then we added 33%, where would it be? I'll let you guys do the maths for me down in the comment section. Already the figures are going to be skewed because of the inflation that's been incorporated. I know in America, you guys, I think, were paying $60 and now it's $70. I don't know how it equates in there. Feel free and please tell me down in the comment section how much you, if you do remember, how much you paid for Modern Warfare 3 and how much you paid for Modern Warfare 2 2022, if you've even brought it. So already that figure, even though it's still impressive, because 800 million on a computer game is insane, it isn't as impressive as we originally thought. And also, when I start looking around, there's other details that makes this look even more like, so what? And when I say that, this is what I mean. When I look around and I've done my research, nowhere can I find any numbers stipulating how many copies of Modern Warfare 2 2022 has been sold. But I can find numbers for every other Call of Duty up until the start hiding player counts, basically. So Modern Warfare 3 sold 6.5 million copies in the first 24 hours, pulling in more than $400 million. Remember the price point I told you about that game, guys? It beat the likes of Black Ops, which was 5.6 million copies. And going back to the original Modern Warfare 2 in 2009, that managed to pull 4.7 million copies in 24 hours. Insane numbers. And there's other things you've got to factor in here. Back then, we had the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, and a smaller number of gamers who would utilize the PC to play Call of Duty. But the #1 console that game was probably on, and I have to admit this unfortunately, was the Xbox 360. As time has gone on, gaming has become much more accessible to much more people, especially the fact that people can now digitally buy games as well. PC gaming has transformed since games like Fortnite came out, where the exposure of big gamers like Myth were using keyboard and mouse and PCs. it made a lot of people, including myself, transition over to PC. I didn't transition for Fortnite, by the way. The opportunity for Modern Warfare 2 2022 is different to Modern Warfare 3. It's almost not even a fair fight. You've got the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 5, the Xbox One, the Xbox X, and PC. Also, all of these now downloadable games that we didn't really have. Yes, we could download the game on the PS3, but most people, and the Xbox 360, but most people would choose to get the hard copy of the game. Digitized games weren't as popular as they are now, and the difference is now, because most people prefer the convenience, I don't know if they prefer, but most people choose the convenience of downloading games on their consoles or their PCs. I don't know how it is with the likes of Xbox, but I know full well with PlayStation, they will charge you the full retail price of that game. They ain't taking none of that money off, like I was alluding to when I was talking about the supermarkets when I brought Modern Warfare 3. There weren't no price cuts or price drops. When the game comes out, you either pay the full money for the convenience, almost like anything you buy for convenience, or you go and buy the hard copy down at the store if you want a discount. In 2019, the video gaming market was worth $155 billion. And this was due to the global pandemic making gaming so popular because a lot of people could not go anywhere. So what did they do to kill their time? They played computer games. And I've made this argument a couple of years ago with Modern Warfare 2019's popularity and Warzone's, and putting a portion of that down to the fact that people had nothing better to do. In fact, statistics are here saying global increase in time spent video gaming during the pandemic, up by 39%. EU gamers who felt gaming had a positive effect on mental health during lockdowns, increasing 16%. So across the board, gaming has become more popular. And the fact that this game was called Modern Warfare 2, and the fact that this game is more expensive, of course, it's going to be the best-selling game of all times. But that doesn't make it the best Call of Duty of all times. It doesn't mean that Call of Duty has been revived into this all-singing, all-dancing, greatest game ever. Because I am someone who has categorically loved this game passionately for years. I even liked Infinite Warfare, hated Advanced Warfare, didn't really like Modern Warfare 2019. So there are games out there that the mass majority disliked and I liked, and we can flip that over the other way. And what I will say with Modern Warfare 2 2022 is it's the most incomplete game out of the franchise I have ever laid my eyes on. And also, it's the one that stops working for me the most. It's not the best experience, and these numbers do not equate to satisfaction of a good game. And this is kind of the argument I've got for Charlie Intels and the Modern Warzones of the world. You're saying Call of Duty isn't dead. These numbers don't mean that it's a good product that we've got on the table. And ultimately, when Warzone comes out, this game may be dead in comparison to what people expect it to be. When people say Call of Duty is dead, they're referring to the glory days where we could categorically see how many people were online, and Activision weren't afraid to show that. The fact that they don't want to do this insinuates to me and many members of the community that something isn't quite right, just like these numbers aren't quite right for the reasons I've explained in this video. For me, the downward trend of Vanguard and Cold War, this game was always going to do quite well just for the name and sheer nostalgia. Down in the comment section, guys, do you think there's some method to my madness here, or am I just totally off the charts with what I'm saying? Guys, there are many buttons you could hit, but the like and subscribe button, I hope they tickle your fancy. And as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.